Hello everyone! Today we'll see a live gameplay demonstration of Blitzkrieg 3. We'll try to break through the enemy defenses and capture the enemy base and their warehouses. Our troops are here on the map, and we're down in the lower part of the map around the center. Over here to the top left we can see the enemy base. Across the top we can see a second direction we can approach and a control point with some warehouses that we'll need to capture. So let's get things started. We'll assign hotkeys to the heavy tanks. Then we'll send out a scout with heavy tank support. I'll also assign hotkeys to the medium tanks and the infantry. So our scout is on the move. Let's see what he finds. We already knew about these buildings here, and here on the mini-map there's an extra marker appearing. Looks like there's a heavy tank hidden over there. Let's identify it. It's a KV-85. That's a pretty dangerous machine. We could use our grenades on it, but we'd better keep our infantry back because the tank has machine guns too. Now I have an idea how we can proceed. Let's show him an easy target and lead him into a heavy tank ambush. I don't think he'll be expecting to find 3 heavy tanks waiting for him. They're great support for medium tanks, and their 85mm guns can make quick work of anything. Now we'll bring in our medium tanks too. We'll send our scout further in. And it looks like we just discovered a minefield. So let's see what else we can discover. Looks like a squad of enemy infantry is approaching. Let's not play too risky and let our big brothers deal with them too. So our tanks have taken out the enemy infantry, and our scout can continue his tricky job. Exploration is a key part of the game. So we found some enemy positions. They have a self-propelled gun. It might not be ideal to send in our infantry, but it could deal our tanks a lot of damage. We should remember to defuse this minefield for our artillery, but we should definitely flank this unit because its gun can't rotate. It'll be easy prey for us. But what's this? There was another self-propelled gun behind the barn. That's a surprise. Good thing we sent in our grenadiers. If we'd sent in our tanks, we'd be facing 2 self-propelled guns, one waiting in ambush. Let's continue our exploration and take a look at the enemy's defenses. Ooh, our scout better retreat fast. They're firing mortars at us. Looks like 2 mortars, an anti-tank gun, a couple of bunkers, and a minefield. We'll lose a lot of artillery if we take that battle head on. Plus, we'd be running the gauntlet on that bridge, and they have artillery pointed right at it. No, I don't think that's going to be an option, so we'd better change the direction of our main attack. We'll pull our forces back to the lower part of the map. So what's going on? Ooh, our scout hit a mine. I forgot to clear that field, and our scout ran right over it. We'll send a medium tank to explore instead. If things get messy, it won't be too bad if we lose it, and we'll keep our heavier guns back. There's another minefield over there, so let's call in some mortar fire to clear it out. Mortars are actually pretty good at clearing mines. And now we'll bring our heavy tanks forward. The viewing radius of our tank is much smaller than our armored personnel carrier, so we need to move very carefully as we probe the edges of the enemy defenses. Looks like we found an anti-tank gun. Better pull back. He spotted us. And here comes the enemy infantry. And there's another anti-tank gun. Oh no, wait a second. That's not an anti-tank gun. That's a howitzer. This isn't good. The enemy is looking pretty serious. We need to get some troops over here. Let's destroy the anti-tank gun first because it's right in our way, and then we can bring in our heavy guns. So we'll need to use our troops to take out that enemy artillery. We'll create a diversion because we can't attack that base until we've suppressed their artillery. It's a serious weapon. So here we go. Our paratroopers quickly penetrated the base, and now we can see the tanks and mortars that were firing at us. So our paratroopers were quickly killed, but their mission was successful. We've located their artillery, and now we can take it out. Meanwhile, our tanks made it to the other side, and we're finished with all our preparations for the main assault on the enemy base. We've explored the area, cleared the mines, suppressed their guns, and everything is ready for the decisive battle. And now we'll meet the enemy's main resistance. We got a 34 KA dug in there. Unpleasant surprise for our medium tanks. Let's divert a heavy tank to help them out. We can attack it from the flank. Yes, the heavy tank knocked it out, and our medium tanks can continue the assault. Meanwhile, along the top, the battle isn't going so well. We've stumbled onto some tough defenses, and they're putting up a fight. So let's use our artillery to destroy the bunker. We'll pull back our medium tanks. Our heavy tanks are getting pummeled. That bunker survived, so let's hit it again with another artillery salvo. We've got to take out these enemy positions. So our heavy tanks have failed. Along the top, everything's destroyed. Their defenses were too strong. There it is, the second howitzer. Better take that out quickly. And where did that KB tank come from? There's a third howitzer somewhere attacking us from above. And we've only got 3 tanks left. Make that 2. The enemy was well prepared. We didn't expect that much resistance. We'd better retreat and see what we can do from a distance. Well, we've stopped that tank in its tracks, and another salvo will finish him. Okay, we destroyed it, but one more enemy tank appeared. Our troops are in place with their grenades just in time. Let's take him out quickly. 1 tank remaining. Oh no, a frontal artillery strike, but we're still in the fight. That howitzer is still somewhere above us, but we don't have time to look for it. It can't see us, so we can go ahead and capture the base. Our opponent was smart. He kept his artillery back where it was almost invulnerable. There it is, the final enemy tank. Let's hit it with our artillery. Then we've captured the base, and we'll win when we raise our flag. That turned out to be a pretty difficult fight, a very tricky opponent. But we broke his defenses, and victory is ours. Well, friends, today we looked at Blitzkrieg 3 multiplayer from the point of view of the attacking force, breaking through the enemy's defenses. Next time, we'll take a closer look at constructing our own defenses, along with some other aspects of the game. Until next time.